Hi everybody, it's Martin at Flicking Feathers again today. I'm going to tie a super simple shrimp for you. Just an SLF shrimp. Dead easy, sort of follows kind of Nordic, Scandinavian sea trout shrimp style, but it'll work in a range of locations. Tie them different sizes, different colours. They're very quick, very simple. If you don't have much time, these are a great shrimp pattern to be tying because you can knock them up very easily. Minimum amount of material as well. So I'm starting a size 6 saltwater hook in my vise. You can obviously tie them, I mean, maybe from about a 1 down to a 6 or an 8. And I'm just going to run on about 15 tons of lead. That'll do it. Break off my excess. There we go. And then I'll just start my thread here. This is just some UTC in brown olive 140 denier, so 6 aught. But use whatever thread you like. Go with a flat thread that you can split. Right, so maybe Danville's or something like that. So I'm using SLF and I'm using beige. Right, it's a nice sort of, the colour's beige, but it's a nice sort of tan, shrimpy looking colour. I like it, quite shiny. And I'm just going to pull the fibres through themselves, so through each other, until they're sort of aligned. I'll go for the dubbing. And then once I've got a bunch that I like, tie in like it's the tail of the fly, but it basically represents the rostrum of the shrimp. And I'm going to make that about more than a hook length, I mean that's about a shank and a half. I'm just going to tie down over the butts, trim this away, keep this. I'll come back. Now, if you wanted to, you could add like a hotspot. In fact, I'll just do this in this one, just to give you an idea. You can tie them all single colour, or you can add a wee bit of extra. You can add a bit of extra colour, and just a sort of similar idea. Just get the fibres aligned. Just sort of, sometimes it's easier just to trim them, you know. And I'll just lay that on top. Just using SLF, just pink this time. Tie back. You can use your thumbnail to flatten it. Sorry, I'm just trying to reach around my camera stand. It's a wee bit awkward. Right, use your thumbnail to sort of spread it so. And don't worry about bulking this end up. It's fine to have a bit of extra bulk at this side because that's the shape of an actual shrimp. And I'll just sort of taperise that a wee bit with the scissors. Maybe a wee bit more. So there I've just added, it's just a nice wee attractor. You don't need to do that. They work very well just in the flat colour. tans, greys, white. So I'm going to take my eyes, which are just, I make them myself, because they're a wee bit, just a bit smaller than like the EP eyes and what have you. It's just £20 nylon dipped in black enamel and then given a clear coat. Dead quick to make. So I'll just offer them up, tie them in down either side. I just tie them in at the same time. I find it easier to keep them the same length. Tie them in nice and tight. Now, I have never experienced eyes pulling out on these stylish shrimps. I hear some people talking about it, but I've never had it happen. Tie them in the length of the shank, right? You know, tie them in, make sure they're well secured, and then spot of super glue, right? The black spot might come off, but the eye will never pull it, right? At this stage I'll just cover everything up here, and I'll come back to where the eyes are tied in. Then I'm going to take more of the beige SLF, reasonable bunch, but have it nice and loose. So just flatten your thread and then use your bodkin to split it. Try and split it as evenly as you can, and then get a finger in there to open the thread up. And then you can offer in this SLF. And then you can, if you pull about a foot, pull your bobbin down a foot and use your, I'll grip the thread at the bottom of the loop there like that, and spin your bobbin. Give it a really good spin. And when you let go of the thread, it should spin up mostly, and then push the twist up into the loop, and then you just hold the thread, right? It's no longer twisting. Hold it at the bottom of the dubbin after pushing up, don't let go, and then wind the bobbin back up, right? And that locks the twist in. It's a nice loop, nice dubbin loop from the split thread, and then just dead easy. Wind your loop forward, make it a bit right up to the eye. Draw back any fibres that are going forward, then I'll just come in and flip finish. Head's nice and small. You know, if you tie a dubbin loop, you can end up with a bit kind of bulky head. If you're finished, you know, that's the last thing you finish, so I prefer the split thread. come in, off, there we go, just break that off. And I'll come in with some head cement, and don't be shy, just slather it on there. And then you can just grab an old bit of, an old feather there, it's a bit thick. An old bit of feather that's lying around your desk. There you go, eyes clean, heads nice and heavily cemented. And then Velcro. Give it a good rough up. You can pull it back, see what you think. You might feel it's okay, you might want to trim it a wee bit. I mean, don't trim anything square, just try and keep the taper. There you go, it's a sort of nice impressionistic shrimp, very translucent. It'll certainly catch fish for you. Tie them in a range of sizes and colours, and I hope they work well wherever you are. So thanks very much for watching, I hope that was useful. If you enjoyed it, remember to give me a thumbs up below and subscribe so that you get more HD fly tying videos. Thanks very much for watching, bye!